Okay, time for game number 2. Over here playing beautifully, overwhelmingly even, we have the Tao Terran.
FXO GuMiho.
It rhymes. Look at that killer nerd. Okay, in the upper left, many consider to be not just the best Zerg, but the best player in the world. However, he seems to be up against his greatest challenge yet. His ID is
MVP DongRaeGu.
And still the crowd favorite here, at least in our studio.
Oh, certainly. He's one of the fan favorites worldwide. And, you know, he's got quite a full schedule right now. You know, win or lose, he's getting on an airplane tomorrow morning with us, Staceless.
Yeah, we're gonna be at the airport with DRG.
Yep. I thought that he only flew in dirigibles as his ID, DRG would suggest, but turns out he will step into an airplane every now and then.
Yep.
The thing is, you know, this is just so close. Dirigibles don't go fast enough to get to New York in time.
Oh, we got to get on a plane tomorrow.
Yeah.
Really early. Hatchery first now.
I like GuMiho with his double barracks.
Double barracks.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Do you like it?
I like it.
Okay, I wasn't totally clear.
I like it, actually.
Okay. Sure?
Yeah, I like
it. Okay.
So, the pool, a little bit later than it could be. You know, people do like to put in a couple drones after the hatch. It does make the build flow together better, but it can make it a little bit harder to deal with a double barracks attack. And there's just no scouting going in for DRG that's going to find this anytime soon. He just has no clue about the build. Yeah, this is a map that we do see Hillian builds on quite often. So this might catch him a little bit off guard, which is going to work wonders for GuMiho. If you don't know this is coming, GuMiho, starting that bunker.
He should have made that bunker, I think. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, but he could have made the bunker on the low ground. You know, that little nook?
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true. In fact, I wonder if he'll bring some more SCVs. He is bringing 2 more SCVs here. And in fact, if he does a move like that, it could be so powerful. Look at this. DRG taking this super seriously. He has a lot of drones down here right now going after this Marine. And that SCV helping out amazingly. Almost loses that Marine, and he should put that Marine in that nook, I think.
Yeah, he's going to put the Marine in the nook.
This is going to be very powerful. We have We have 4 Lings and 2 Queens on the way. DRG probably going to go ahead and throw down a Spine immediately. This is very serious. GuMiho not screwing around.
He's ready to make the bunker there to block it off if the Lings come at him. So the Zerglings are not going to come in here and try to intercept reinforcements.
I really like this interception tactic. It's going to make him wait for a few more Marines and then move out with them all together.
Yep. And in that window of time, it may be possible for DRG to destroy the bunker. Now he's got to get those Marines up in there. Get those Marines. Okay.
He's got to keep those Marines alive. And it looks like that bunker, man, he did salvage it. This rush is over. DRG dealt with that. Probably the best I've ever seen anyone deal with a bunker rush like that.
Yeah.
It was actually very well executed by GuMiho, but DRG kept completely cool and dealt with it exactly as a nerd boss should.
Got to be careful. Here comes some Lings now. 2 more Marines pop out. DRG being a wise StarCraft player turns around.
DRG, by the way, you know, he does have a lot of Lings out. He has 13, only 19 drones against the 19 SCVs. So even though the rush didn't do a lot of damage, it did force a Spine Crawler. It did force a lot of Zerglings early on. And those are 2 things that he doesn't want to do. Now, interestingly, GuMiho is actually going double command center behind 2 barracks with constant Marine production. And constant Marine production is really cool. If you make it non-stop off of 2 barracks, he will eventually have so many Marines that he can do another attack, and if there aren't Banelings or like a bunch of Spines, he may be able to break through. But DRG is keen on that. He's just throwing up another Spine Crawler already. What a smart guy.
Smart nerds. They're the most dangerous kind, Artosis.
They absolutely are.
Now, looks like he's just peeking here. He says, is there a 3rd base? Nope. Okay. So he has a good idea of the other options that are in for DRG. He's trying to say something more eloquent there. It just didn't come out. He's like, yeah, he's gotten more options.
Well, you know what? The Overlord just went in and saw that, in fact, he is going 3 command center. And, ooh, I like this. A Roach Warren going up the second he scouts that. So it looks like DRG probably going to go ahead and put on a huge amount of pressure suddenly against these Marines, because that is what it's looking like right now. No speed upgrade. Oh, there we go. The speed upgrade finally starting at 200 gas and a bunch of minerals.
Ling's turning around. Note this wall of the barracks there. It's very hard to break into that. Unlike depot walls, you just shred open.
The Zergling's going around to try to kill the rocks. That's cute if he doesn't notice, but if those Marines come up from behind, DRG has to get out of there, and he gets out.
Narrow escape there.
Very smart to leave a Zergling up there to see anything like that occurring. 11 roaches on the way.
Oh,
12.
man. He's not stopping.
Yeah. And this is a smart move. If GuMiho doesn't make bunkers, 12 roaches plus speedling follow-ups against 0 tech and just a bunch of Marines.
And I don't think he will make bunkers, because there's the barracks are there for the wall. So he's thinking, okay, banelings won't bust in here. I don't think he's going to make roaches.
And in fact,
this Overlord, okay, now I don't know if DRG should have peeked again with the Overlord, because that Overlord had gone unnoticed for most of this.
You know what I do like about it, though, is the fact that he went ahead and saw that. That was a nice little drone.
Yeah, that was pretty slick.
But he went ahead and saw the factory timing. And the factory timing right now tells him that, hey, I can actually just kill him.
Oh, no, he's moving out in map.
Oh, dude.
Oh, man.
That is not good.
Oh, GuMiho's not. GuMiho's not supposed to be doing this right now. And he doesn't actually have, okay, now he sees the roaches.
And now GuMiho's going to be scared. And, I love this. Notice his Marines going the other direction. He says, all right, you want to do this? I am going to counterattack you and see if I can bring you home, because he knows that army right there is not stoppable. No way for him to get his Marines back there in time to defend.
DRG doesn't care.
He does not
care. He's just going to move forward.
DRG has no emotions, Stasis. And here he goes.
No emotions.
He has no emotions going up there with those roaches, targeting down this first barracks.
The Marines are not coming in from behind here. Banelings are morphing also, but they may be intercepted by these Marines.
Oh my god, that's a lot of Banelings that he is actually going to kill off. He's killed off a ton of them. And finally they are up. And did GuMiho do this correctly?
I think this is it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there's any way that GuMiho can recover from this situation.
And, well, he has a siege tank, but yeah, how do you actually recover from here? Already DRG hugely ahead on supply. That's
even with the SCVs here, it's like you can still get inside.
Yeah, he simply cannot repair quick enough against this.
What?
There you go.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, nice siege tank fire right there, and holding those SCVs there. Oh, a beautiful repair as well. GuMiho dealing with this as best as anyone in the world possibly could.
Is he going to hold this?
He's not going to die right this second.
Yeah, but still.
He's losing quite a bit of SCVs here, and I got to take a look at that. Yeah, 17 SCVs did go down, but that was... No one could have done better than what he just did.
Yeah.
That was the best he could have done for the situation he was in. Just
running with the Marines.
Spectacular how he held that.
Yeah, coming from behind.
The placement of everything, the repairs, the stop commands. That siege tank has 23 kills and the other one has 10. That's 33 kills altogether.
Learning math here at the GSL.
That's right. I multiplied them together first. I'm like, that can't be it. Then I added them and it was it.
You're breaking that one of those golden rules about live television where you never let yourself do math.
Of course. I like to live dangerously, Tasteless.
DRG double expanding.
Danger is my middle. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Safety is.
Safety
That's
is.
how I play StarCraft. Safety.
It's actually seatbelts. Dan Seatbelts Stemkowski.
That's it.
Mine is Nick Whoopee Cushion Plot.
Oh, that's so funny because it probably would be. All right. So DRG double expanding right now, realizing that he's in an okay shape. GuMiho looks like he's finally going to throw his command center down. He is scouting the map with this Viking, looking for any overlords that might be sitting around anywhere, so that his drops can start to get active.
Infestation pit on the way.
A lot of barracks on the way for GuMiho right now. Don't forget.
Can't believe this game's going on.
No, I know, and the supply is actually very even. He was so close. That depot was so red for a very long time. And then all those SCVs on stop position, the siege tanks dealing massive splash damage. It was, seriously, no one, I don't think anyone else in the world, I would put no one else in that position and think they do even that well. And I know they wouldn't do better.
Yeah.
It's a
Well, I was
spectacular hold.
so 100% sure that this was where we would be in game number 3.
The way he brought the Marines back down, I thought for sure he'd be doing some sort of counterattack. It looked like he was trying to make DRG turn around to kill his Marines.
Yeah.
But the fact that he brought them home and hit the Banelings while they were morphing, he killed like 6 Banes. You know what?
Yeah.
6 more Banes do there. You walk them up the ramp and kill the depots immediately.
You kill the depots or
Repair
the SCVs.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's insane to just look at every single thing that GuMiho did there. He's looking, you know, his style is completely different and it looks different, but the way he's playing, just everything looks so nice. It's like we were watching GOMTV again. Now
we see some drops. Oh, the Ling spotted. A lesser StarCraft player may have not noticed that blip, but I think DRG would. But here's a drop now. This will not get it. No way in hell.
But all the units are over there. Now this other drop is coming in, Tasteless.
Drop
into
number
the natural.
2. He's doing what GuMiho does best.
GuMiho just dropping everywhere at once. Can DRG keep up?
All right, this drop being deflected, but again, this drop down here still. Now he picks up, goes elsewhere. Remember, DRG went roaches, so it's not very easy to deal with these drops. So don't you see, this is what we're talking about with GuMiho doing so much stuff. He's not able to follow all of it.
But he's doing a great job because, as you said, Tasteless, against roaches, they have very little anti-air. In fact, he does have infestors popping out and an Ultralisk Cavern on the way. That is like the quickest Ultralisk Cavern.
And this is the dumbest Marauder in the world.
And finally deals with that drop completely. Dude, I'm so interested that he's actually going Ultralisk Cavern this quickly. What a strange and peculiar game. A lot of infestors are out. GuMiho's starting to move across the map. The creep is going to see it, and GuMiho's going to want to run up and slow him down. He's got to move up the map and try to use some fungal growths, if at all possible, to make him siege up and move up more slowly so he has time to actually, you know, get his Baneling speed, maybe get some ultras out if that's what he wants. Oh my god, GuMiho's assuming something so cool. Look at this intelligence.
What is this?
He is going to push from the high ground.
Oh, I really like this.
Yes, this is so cool.
Why don't we see other people do this? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I mean, it makes perfect sense. If he doesn't have mutas, why would you not just do this?
It's so brilliant.
Oh.
And, well, these infestors going to work, and in fact, he will clean up a lot of these units, but another stemmed group of Marines and Marauders coming up from the bottom.
He could get the infestors.
Oh, man, he's
the roaches had to go ahead and take the hits, but he missed micros. The infestors move forward.
He's got to be really careful. Keep those infestors alive. Now, 4 ultras on the way, as well as a bunch of Zerglings. Baneling speed not quite done. Chitinous plating on the way as well. He's got to hold on, man. He does have 2-2 on the way. GuMiho already has it, and without him having 2-2 as well,
you gotta get a fungal off.
Very difficult to.
Nope. He's continuing to push. Is this actually happening, Artosis? It is.
It's, well, we'll see, because he does have some ultras out now. Don't forget, they do very well against the Marauders and the Siege Tanks if they get up to them. Baneling speed is done. 2-2 again. About 75% done.
Looks like he debated dropping over there. He said he's going to focus on his center push. The Ultra's now moving around. I think he wants to get on the other side of this army.
Those Banelings are kind of crucial, Tasteless. And in fact, he's going to start attacking into the natural now.
But the infestors get gunned down.
Beautiful moves there.
It looks like he wants to try to trap this. I don't know who's actually has an advantage right now.
Well, it looks like he is going to roll through some of this army of GuMiho, but those Siege Tanks are on the high ground, and these Ultras are going down very quickly. In the meantime, his natural is under siege. The Ultra's Cavern has been taken out.
Oh, did he get the Ultra Cavern?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, damn.
But the Ultras are cleaned up quite a bit. Chitinous plating did finish. 2-2 just finished as well. So DRG has a good amount of supply for bases and still has a decent set of units. Next, Ultra's Cavern is on the way already as well, so he's definitely staying on this tech route. This is a wild game, Tasteless.
This is a wild and crazy game.
Well, GuMiho being spread pretty thin, but being pretty cost efficient.
He's
overall.
remaking that Ultra Cavern. The Ultra's Cavern built pretty quickly. He's once again moving up here. DRG really trying to jockey for position here. Looks like he might see weakness here at the entrance, and he does.
Oh man, and he is so right. There's
oh my god! Yep.
Dealing
beautiful.
Huge amounts of damage. He's going to pick off ultras, and that is
and if he gets this Ultraless Cavern again, But there's a counterattack. The entrance is walled in, but that won't matter for too long. Taking out these lings.
Man, that
Oh,
the
I
main
don't know
attack
what's
of
gonna
GuMiho might actually end this Tasteless. It looks like DRG is kind of all-in on his counter. I don't think that there's enough here to actually kill everything popping out of these barracks.
Oh my god, he's going to get the hive. He's also getting this expansion over here in the top center, and it goes down.
GuMiho doing things everywhere all at once. DRG also a king multitasker, but it looks like GuMiho's multitasker just too strong here. He is everywhere. This is absolutely crazy, man. Those ultras are still alive in his main.
Not quite enough. Well, actually, I don't know.
Well, he's got some infested Terrans helping out now as well. Don't forget that GuMiho's attack did a lot of damage. He got a lot of tech. The Ultra's Caverns being built for the third time.
After these Ultralisks. Oh, is he remaking the Ultra Cavern?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he is staying on it, finally taking out some of these drops.
It's really hard to say who's actually at.
Well, actually, you know, this is so crazy that like 3 Ultras are actually just going to town on GuMiho's base. Normally, Ultras need to be with a lot of units.
He does not know about this base.
That is true. GuMiho's supply has fallen quite a bit. He's about 100 against 150 of DRG.
Now the question is, can he lift off and go to that base at the upper left? And is how many workers are actually mining at that additional base at the natural?
GuMiho's got a lot of miners working, even though his supply is much
Oh my
lower.
God.
He's peeling apart everything. And look, he's finally cleaned up everything in his main, so he can start massing units again. And even though it looked for a moment like DRG might be able to take the lead, GuMiho, his drops are still harassing. DRG is barely mining at this point.
There's so many medevacs here that any engagement that the Terran wins, he gets to heal up his entire army.
That is so true and a very important thing indeed. But look at this, DRG, this is like one of the most wild games I've ever seen.
I want to play-by-play this for you guys as best as possible. There's so much going on right now.
Absolute craziness.
I think actually you're right.
DRG
I think he's just barely going to push DRG out.
Yeah, and GuMiho's just being cost efficient enough, holding on just enough that he can keep making units and lifting them up into medevacs to save them and repositioning them. So at this point, DRG is in terrible shape. Even though he's ahead by supply still, I mean, what is he going to do against these massed up units of GuMiho? We have 1 Infestor out and 15 Roaches and just 10 Lings. That is not enough to take out random barracks units that he's going to be pumping out with his 3-3 upgrades. Especially these Roaches are 0-2, man. That is just not helpful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a brief calm in what most of this game has been the storm.
He still does not know about that high ground
I think
expansion.
This is a loss based off intel. I think he just thinks that there's siege tanks up there, but actually...
It looks like he's just trying to mass up to maybe go kill GuMiho. He doesn't know that GuMiho, you know, has that extra base, even though his natural and his 3rd base are almost mined out for minerals. He's been mining from that 4th base for so long, and it has a ton of mules there.
He is re-walled in this little area over here. And I think right now in DRG's mind, he's saying, where is he getting all this stuff from? You know, I killed off so much stuff in his base. Isn't he just dead? I'm mining.
Yeah. And, I mean, in fact, they're at the same supply, 154 each, but GuMiho at this point has 2,400 minerals from all these mules he's been dropping nonstop. But here we go. This is a very important, beautiful Bungo Grove. One of the best I've ever seen. He's going to crush through GuMiho's army.
Meanwhile, a drop. It'll happen.
Well, he's dropping in the natural as well.
And he's found it.
Uh-oh. GuMiho is dropping 2 locations, though.
There's so much going on right now, guys. So there's 2 drops going on.
GuMiho's trying to deal with the attack, and he's kind of doing it. He's kiting very, very well.
This is one of the best games I've ever seen.
This is insanity,
Look,
man.
he's targeting each individual Ultra.
And GuMiho's dropping even more places
guys,
during all
there
this.
There are drops. That's it.
GG.
What we didn't see there were the drops going on inside of DRG's main. What the hell is going on? I can't believe that he is that good. That GuMiho is actually that good. I'm going to start playing with a towel.
Seriously, man. Well, that's what the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy says, man. You bring a towel with you. Of course. You are to be respected.
Yeah.
Well, you know, GuMiho is playing so well. During all these things, we're showing you as much as the observer can grab on the screen without making it jerky. But I'm looking on my screen, and he's actually dropping everywhere at once.
There was
slightly
so much
microing
happening.
everything, and DRG cannot keep up. He's not keeping
so much going on at the end of that game.
Absolute madness, man. And GuMiho, the player that everyone in the world is like, he won't make it, just like Jockji a few seasons ago.
Yeah.
I mean, these up-and-coming Terrans, man, are so good.
There was this period where I'm watching the game, and I don't actually quite know what to tell our viewers because there's so much stuff going on. I have no idea who has an edge and who's going to recover. DRG did a good job hanging on there, but he did not spot that additional base.
Yeah. What are you going to do, man? You have to scout that. It's a weird base to take. It was really smart by GuMiho, though, because he's so aggressive, so in your face. He had those tank siege up there for a long time, making a very inaccessible area to DRG.
Yeah, it was really cool. We're going to have a quick break, but when we get back, we're going to have game number 3 between DRG and GuMiho.
Queen. Yoan. Yoan. Queen. Yoan. Yoan.